Even if you're a Google Classroom user, sometimes it's really nice to have some go-to strategies for sharing things with students on the go. We're going to look at 4 strategies you can use to share your lessons with students, but also differentiate utilizing some QR codes. The first strategy is to give the student a shortened URL of your presentation. You can download a Google shortener in the Chrome store as an extension, and you can go ahead and shorten the URL of any presentation you're currently on. Then you can just paste that on the very first slide, and as kids come in, they can just go ahead and type that URL into their Omnibox and they can get straight to your lesson. If you're not familiar with the Chrome store and downloading extensions, you can also just go to goo.gl. That's the Google shortener. If you're logged into your account, you can actually save all of your shorteners and see how many times people visited those shorteners. So you're just going to take the URL to your presentation, copy it, and paste it right into goo.gl into that box there. Shorten it, and there you've got yourself the shortened URL to that presentation. Again, we're just going to copy it and paste it on the front side of the presentation so students can get directly to that presentation by typing in just that shortened URL. Next, we're going to talk about forcing a copy. If we look at the URL to this presentation, there's the word edit towards the end. What I'm going to do is delete everything at the end, including edit, and replace it with copy. If I now take this URL and I shorten it for students, when they type in that shortened URL, they're going to be prompted to make a copy of this presentation. So if you wanted each student to have their own copy for whatever your purpose was for the day, this is a great way to quickly get that copy to them. So I'm going to show you here, if we pull up a browser, if I type in this shortened URL, I'll be prompted to make a copy of this presentation. So I'll just quickly type in the shortened URL. And I hit enter, and you can see the message there that it's asking, would you like to make a copy of this presentation? I click the blue button, and now I have my own copy of what we're learning today. Next, I'm going to show you Shoutkey.com. Shoutkey.com is a little bit different than a URL shortener because it has a time limit on it. So same deal, I'm going to copy and paste the URL to my presentation right into Shoutkey. But this time I'm only allowed to pick a certain amount of time that this is going to be live for. After 12 hours, this shortener won't work for kids. So I'm going to tell this I'm not a robot, I'm going to shout it, and I'm given a key, which is a word. So I've got this word here that I can place in the front of my presentation. Give some kids some directions. They're going to go to Shoutkey.com and they're going to open this key, which is the STEE olive, STE olive. So kids are going to go to Shoutkey.com when they get to my class. They're going to go to the top and click Open Key, and they're going to type that word, STE olive, and boom, they're into my presentation. One of the benefits of Shoutkey over goo.gl, the Google shortener, is that kids aren't needing to capitalize or put lower cases to get into the presentation. They just type a word versus the Google shortener. Lastly, we're going to talk about QR codes and how we can use those to provide differentiation. So if I've got kids at all different places when we're writing memoirs, I can set my class up so that different kids are going to be working through different presentations. So what I have here is just a QR generator that I got from the Chrome store. I can click that extension and it will take me to a QR code for my presentation. I can right click on that QR code, copy it, and I can paste it onto the front of my slideshow for the day. Now I'm going to head into another presentation that I might have kids go through. Same thing, I'm going to click the extension. I'm going to have it take me to the website. I'm just going to right click and copy that QR code and paste it into Group B. And one more lesson that kids might need to go over that day. Again, I'm going to click my... Actually, this time I'll just show you if you go to the website. So if I just Google search the QR code generator, I'm taken straight to the website. And if I paste the URL to my imagery presentation, right on that line there, it's going to give me my QR code. I'm going to right click, copy it, and add that last QR code to my front slide for the day. So kids might come in, I might give them the group they're in, and they're just going to use their Chromebooks or their iPads to scan whichever group they've been assigned, and that group would then work through that content together.